morning. I think my lashes blinded me. Okay, so I am late today. Very late at that. But I went to bed pretty late, so see with me. I went to bed at 1 o'clock and I woke up at 8:30, which means I had 7.5 hours worth of sleep, which is a lot. I'm not, complaining. Let's get right into it. So how was your day yesterday? You're like a group of bumper here, so 1, 2, 2. You like 2 words now. Yep. Let's see. So I weighed myself yesterday. I did it. And I did it again this morning, just to make sure that I had the right weight. And I am 140 pounds. I'm 140 pounds, like on the dot. Leaning a little bit below, as I told you before. A little bit to the side where it's going under 140. So that means I am getting skinny. That's a skinny girl weight. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, Shanetel. Let me just say it. I need to send it in the group that I'm online. And just like it has been for the past couple of days, I don't feel like I want to exercise. I really don't. I feel so tired. I feel like today I want to sleep. I woke up this morning and I'm like, all I want to do is sleep in. I haven't slept in for a long time, maybe a couple months, right? I just want to sleep in today. I know I cannot sleep on the weekends because, I have things I have to wake up for in the early morning on the weekends. So I cannot sleep in, and I haven't slept in for a while. Why is my thumbnail like that one looking like that? That's not my thumbnail. Who made that? Some of my thumbnails look so awful, but oh well. I'm just a human being. Why am I here talking without getting the exercise together? I have issues. And I did not turn on, I don't think I turned on, what's it called? My ads for this video. Just bear with me and see with me. I am out of it. I'm tired. And I feel my body going to the point where it's going to shut down very soon. I can feel it. So. So if you hear me one day say, oh, I can't get on because I'm tired, like my body's shutting down, it's just that day. We've reached the point. Why did I do this? I did the wrong thing. Is it the wrong thing though? No, I think it's the right one. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me just get this thing together. And then... Why they don't leave me alone? AdSense. Creators outside of the US submit your tax information in AdSense to ensure potential taxes on your earnings are accurate. I ain't got no earnings. I ain't got no. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. AdSense. I don't have any earnings. Okay. So that's gonna take a minute, and until that's done, let's just go ahead and grab our workout for today. Let me see if I can remember. For our workout yesterday, how was it? Was it good? Good morning. You still have to fill it out. Yeah. One day. One day when I get some time. I told you, I'm gonna take a day and do YouTube stuff. I don't have any time for that right now. Nope. No time for taxes. I wonder if I have to fill it out by April 30th, because that's our tax. That's for us. That's our tax deadline. I'm gonna try to get a date in before April 30th. I'm gonna do that. I still don't get my pin yet. Oh, you know, I got my pin so quick. Like, I got my pin before I even make $1, because I think they said you had to make like $1. So I don't know. I think they said you had to do something before you get your pin. But they sent me my pin without anything. Once I signed up for AdSense, I got my pin right away. I was so surprised too. I was like, why do I have a bill from Google? You know, getting all excited. But yeah, so I got mine quite early. How has your earnings been? Good? I hope so. I haven't been, you know, for my YouTube, I haven't been like focused on trying to get money from it. I have been trying more to just be here, be present daily, right? Should we do leg workout? No. Let's just do a lower body workout. Let me just make sure I have this. There's something going on that's pretty weird. Okay. So how has it been, guys? How has it been? How has YouTube been for you, Carlton? In the post? Yeah, I got it in the mail early, like way before I expected it. I was so surprised because I was like, why did I get it so quickly? And then when I got the mail, I was like, now what do I do? Because I haven't even read the stuff yet, right? When I got my pin, I didn't even know that I was supposed to get a pin and I need to put it in and all those things, because, you know, I haven't been like on YouTube for, you know, monetary reasons. So when I saw that, I was quite surprised. And then I had to read through, as you guys know, sometimes I don't even get the time to go through my comments anymore. So I had to read through, but I do spend like a couple of minutes. Like I'll say, okay, on Thursdays I'll go through it for a couple minutes, or on Fridays I'll go through it. I just choose a day and say, you know, this week I'm going to go through all my comments for the week, and then next week I'll do the same, right? So that's what I've been doing. So when I got that mail, I was quite surprised because I wasn't expecting it. And then it was there. And then they, you know, they kind of just, then I kind of read about it, that I needed it to put it in and stuff. But I got it from, I think, I got monetized in November, and I want to say I had it December. Yeah, maybe December or so. I don't remember, but I got it pretty quick. I know I got it before. Did I get it in January? I don't know, but I got it between December and January, sometime there. I did it in November, and I got it between December or January. Maybe because we're there, Jamaica. Yeah, and the post will take 2 weeks for each, at the very least. So that could be it. Alright. So let's go to child pose. Take a quick stretch. And that's all the stretching we're going to do for the first part of our exercise, which is child pose, and then we're going to jump into our exercise, okay? So just hold it for a few seconds. All right, let's go. So we're gonna start off with side, jump to the side, and jump to the other side. Stretching your leg to the back. And if you can't do the jumping, just step, right? It's the same thing, just do the steps. But you can jump to give that additional extra workout, you know? Just jumping. And then we're going to go to reverse lunge. Just step back, up, back, up, back, and up. Now squats, squat, kick to the side, woo! Squat, and kick to the side. That sound is from the tightness on the hair. My muscles feel pretty sore, so could be because we're working out those parts of our legs, so they're a bit sore from that. Or it could be stretch, but I need some stretching. But either way, I think hard kicks. Let me just kick a little bit harder to see if it really is. Whew, 5 seconds. All right. Now we're going to do side lunge and back, side lunge and back. And we're doing one leg this time. When we flip around, we'll do the next one. And today's gonna be a good day. I was contemplating going outside, but the weather is 9 degrees, and that means I would have to dress a little bit more warm, but it's gonna be good overall today. Next leg. Because we're gonna be having a high of 16 degrees, which is good. And the leaves are back on the trees. Well, they're coming out mostly. So the ones that don't have any leaves yet, they're coming out. So it's spring. All right, 10 seconds rest. Next one, single deadlift. It's down and back, down, back, kick to the front, down, back, down, to the front, down, back, down, front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Next leg. Same thing. Down, back, down, back. 1 to the back, down, front, down, back, down, front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, Now we're going to go to the back, side, back, back, down, side, 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 back. Whoa, good job. And next leg. Back, down, side, back, down, side, down, 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 back, down, side, and down. Alright, rest. Next one is squat jump. So squat, jump, squat, jump. If you can't jump, do squat, stand, 2 points, 2 point stand. Squat, 2 point stand. Okay? Keep going. Woo. And rest. So this is lunge, knee eyes. So we're stepping back and coming up, knee eye. Down and up, down, up, straight, down, up, down, up. So it's 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Same thing. Next leg. Down, up, down, back, 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 up, down. All right. Keep going. So squat and kick, squat and kick, squat and kick to the side, squat and kick, 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 squat, kick, squat, kick, squat and kick. All right. Few more seconds of rest. Next. Squat pulses. Our favorites. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And change. Rest. So now we're going to go. I did up the form February 4th. Okay. Next one is rainbow over, rainbow over. have mine before the 30th. Promise. I don't think the US have the same tax deadline like we do. I think ours is more strict. Woo. Sorry. Oh. I didn't put my phone to charge yesterday. Sorry about that. So that's my battery warning. So we did rainbow on one leg. Now we're gonna go the next leg. Oh, that's for the pin. I'm not sure. But it could, well, I knew where it come from, so I'm gonna see nothing wrong. But I don't know why. Is it unusual though? You hear anybody talk about it? It's unusual for people in Jamaica to wait that long. Over and over. They never have a clause on it where say you have to make a certain amount of money first before them able to send it. Which is why I think needed a surprise. Because we never make the money yet. Still don't make the money, but then they still send it to me. I think so. I think there is something like $10 or something like that. $10 to get the thing. I don't know. Next one, fire hydrant. Out, back, kick, out, back, kick, back, kick, back, and kick, back, kick, back, kick, back, kick, and back. Oh, the sweat. Alright, next one. Kick out, back, out, back, out, out, and back, out, back, out, back, out, back. Oh. Good for you, good for you. Next one we have is lunges. Okay. Whew. Good for you, back. So I don't know why then. Maybe they're gonna just send the pin and the everything one time. The check. I don't know. I mean, I'm not full of lead. You have to ask big league people and thing there. Alright guys. That's the first part of our workout for today. Get your chair, grab your water, and wipe your sweat off. So when you're hydrated, get your chair, drink some water, wipe your sweat off, and I'm gonna wait for you for a little bit. And it's time for the favorite part of the exercise that we all love. Can't get paid until the pin is put in. True. So the pin come first. I remember that. The pin come, then once I put in the pin, then them ask me for my banking information. And then once they put in the banking information, them test it. Them send you, I don't know if they just send me 10 cents because of 10 cents alone me did have. Or them send me, or them just send everybody 10 cents. But then they send me 10 cents and see if my banking information was correct. And I saw it and it worked. Saw my 10 cents from Google. So far I've made 10 cents from you too. That's good. I don't know, did you write them about it? Maybe you can write them about it and see. See if them will respond to you. Given that the US is opening up, them response time might be better. Okay. Alright guys, you must have had your water, wipe your sweat off, and have your chair ready. Okay, so remember, sit back and let's start. Hands all the way up to the sky. Apart if you can hold them apart. Feet flat on the floor. Hold your core in and stretch towards the sky. Okay, so what can we talk about today? I don't have a lot of things to talk about. Okay, I have something I can talk about. So, Jamaican news. There was this clip that was on social media. My mom told me about it, so I went and looked for it. And the Prime Minister said the the people who are going to buy 2 pound of rice, 2 pound of sugar, no, 2 pound of rice, 2 pound of rice, half a chicken or chicken mixed parts, and the 2 pound of chicken back on the big jilla aisle, those are the people who are not wearing masks. And I don't know for real because I didn't get to see the feedback of the people. I was only looking for what the Prime Minister said, but I heard the people went wild on it. You know, everybody was upset, and you know, a whole lot of things were said, and you know, were carrying on, and people get upset to see the Prime Minister is supporting classism and whatever. That's from hearsay. I never hear it for myself, so people say that. I mean, hearsay that people say, right? So my take on it, I did start the clock. We're at 25 seconds left. My take on it for what the Prime Minister said. I listened to the clip that was played for 30 seconds, and I also listened to a 5-minute clip. There's a full interview there that I didn't have the time to watch because it's 1 hour, but I listened to the 5-minute clip and I listened to the 30-second clip and see somebody giving their input on the 30-second clip. Then I watched the 5-minute one to see where it came from. Okay? Reset. Next one, we're now moving our legs up and down, up and down. So for the 5-minute video, the thing that most people didn't realize in the video was the host, the person who is asking the questions, he was the person who first said it. He said, there are people who this lockdown is going to affect worse than other people. For example, and they call the man name, I don't remember his name, but say that his name is Troy. So they said Troy is able to go to the supermarket and buy his groceries for the month, right? So when Troy gets paid at the end of the month, he can go to Price Smart and he can, you know, pack up his trolley and then go, right? And then them say something like, try pack up 2, 3 trolley or 3, 4 trolley and then out. Then the person started to laugh and say nothing like that. But that was the whole point. And then the guy who was doing the hosting, he said, but the people who cannot afford to go to Price Mart and pack up a trolley or go to the supermarket and pack up a trolley, they have to buy their groceries day by day. So they have to buy 2 pound of rice, 2 pound of chicken back, little bit of oil, and them go day by day. So each day them buy. And these people is who the lockdown is going to affect the most. So then same time, somebody else who is on the panel said, yeah, if you pass Olympic Way and you see that little grocery shop there on a Sunday daytime, it pack whole heap of people in there and buy them grocery for that day. So the Prime Minister now just saying what they already said. So it's just kind of repeating what they said, and he said, yes, so the people who are, because he differentiated the people, the host, reset. So we're working with the time now, right? So we're going out this time. Go to the edge of your chair. Remember to hold your stomach in while you're doing this. Okay? Out and down and up. Set the time. It's good. So the Prime Minister now, because the host, differentiated the people by saying one is the trolley pushing monthly buying, grocery shoppers, and the other grocery shoppers is the 2 pound of chicken, 2 pound of rice, big Jill, corner shop, every Sunday, every day type of buyers. So because the man who is the host differentiated the people by that those characteristics or those specifications, because he did that, that's why the prime minister followed through and did the same. He was just repeating what the man said and just said the same thing. So he's now saying, but the people, which the man already defined as people who are buying 2 pound chicken, the big July aisle. So he just continued to list the items like the guy did and said those people are the people who are not wearing the mask, right? So they are going to the day-to-day shops and the corner shops and stores, but they are the ones who are not wearing the mask, because if you go to an establishment like Price Mart or Mega Mart or any supermarket, they will enforce the rules to make sure that you wear your mask, right? But the corner shop don't have no security out at the front. I gotta tell you, say, put on your mask before you come inside. No. And because these shops are so full, I can tell you because I know them, especially on Sunday, they don't have the manpower to get somebody who could actually be serving somebody else to actually go and find, to stand outside and say, you don't come in, or you put on your mask, or you do that. Whew, rest. Right? I disagree. Sure. Please like the live. I understand. I'm just telling you, before you start to disagree, I'm just telling you what I got from it. Okay? So, he said that. And he said, he was continuing to say that the people who buy the big aisle, who do this, who do that, are them now wear the mask. That is what I heard in it. That's what I heard. And for those who haven't heard it, let me just find it right here on my laptop and see if I can find the 30-second one first. And then I'm just going to see if I can play a part of the 5-minute. You know what? Let me not even cause the confusion. Let me just go on to Andrew's page where he posted the 5-minute video, right? Because that's where I got my information from. And Carlington, why do you disagree? Because I know you just like to disagree. I'm not going to play the full 5-minute video because y'all know I got time for that. But, okay, here we go. Wait.
So many other consequences across time. In your response just on occasions, you touch on the systemic inequality in the country. The persons in your constituency, and so many other constituencies across time, who can't buy food for 3 days of lockdown.
3 days of lockdown.
This is you carrying the inequality even further. Because Vernon buys food for the month.
Vernon is the guy.
Only the corner shop in Olympic Way. And I saw them
Can you hear it?
With everybody buy 2 pound of chicken and 2 pound of rice.
Buy for each day. Yeah.
Each day. Your government has said to them, you can't do that.
So you know, this is my point I was making to you earlier. Journalism is a contact of what is common knowledge. Obviously, it's common knowledge that if you lock down, you can't. You know, as I was giving the example of the farmer who has to come in from St. Mary, who sells in Coronation Market, that household that depends on that sale in Coronation Saturday, that is gone. So they are not able to stock up like Vernon, who gets his pay on a monthly basis and goes to the Price Mart and comes out with 3 or 4 trolleys.
I wish.
The point, obviously we know that. That's you're repeating what we already know.
Mm-hmm.
What we don't know, how do we stop that from happening? And why do we have to do this? We have to lock down because the persons who are going to the corner shop on a Sunday or a Saturday or whichever day to buy the 2 pound of rice, the big oil, the half of bread and so forth, and the half of chicken or chicken parts or chicken back. Those persons are not wearing their masks. They are not social distancing. They may not get ill, but their grandmother or an older uncle will get ill.
Alright, I'm paused, Andrew. But I'm not lie still. Andrew look fresh. Just saying. Andrew really look fresh. I never dyed that ear. I know this is beyond the point. But I never dyed that ear or what. But the great ear them not show and him look quite fresh. His face look fresh. Like Andrea go on. Alright, I'm here. Let me go read my comments. So people only put on the mask to enter the supermarket. I see people walking up and down in different supermarket without mask. And I been to Uptown supermarket as well, and people only put on the mask just to enter. Okay. Don't need to go in supermarkets to see that. Half the people, them that go on the road, don't wear masks. Exactly. They are fine for breaking COVID rules, but they are not. Yeah, there are fines, but they're not enforced. Artists, them a keep party and post social media and nothing. Alright, okay. Understand. But the part I'm not, I am not saying that you guys are wrong. I'm not disagreeing. Everything that you're saying is absolutely correct. But the part of it that surprised me was the fact that everybody was arguing not about the mask wearing, not saying that not only the people who are going to the day-to-day shops and the corner stores are the ones who are breaking the law. They weren't arguing about that. That's what they were arguing about, the fact that he lists the items. That's what, based on the little time that I look and what people were saying, it wasn't about the mask that they were arguing about. It wasn't that saying, oh, people in Price Mart now wear masks too. It wasn't that. It was the fact that he lists the items. It was the 2 pound of chicken back, the 2 pound of rice, the big jollof oil, half a bread. That was what they were upset about. Like, he lists the items, and that is causing social classism or something like that, right? Because he was promoting classism. But I'm saying he's not. He's just listing the items that we do go to the shop to buy day to day. I don't get what the problem was. The problem, I don't see the problem. I don't see it. Because it is true. We do go to the shop to buy half a bread and 2 pound of rice and 2 pound of chicken. We go shop, go buy that for true. And we don't wear no mask. And we also wear the mask, go in at the supermarket and take it off. But we still did wear it, go inside though. That means say everybody inside that supermarket actually have a mask. But in the corner store it might not be the same. Right? So his definition, he's saying, is those persons who got corner shops, who go to the corner shops are the main reason, and it's not so. No, why are you people putting words in the man's mouth that he did not say? He did not say they were the main reason. He was trying to say, how do we control this? Isn't that what I just heard? He wasn't saying that just the same way people. Why do people think in totality? People are thinking in like total, like I'm saying this is the problem. No, he's saying that this is also a contributing factor to the reason for the community spreads. And as a public health worker, I can say that these are factors that people have to look into. You get me? So I don't think he's saying it's the main reason, just the same way people talk about the dancehall music. He was not saying it is the only reason, but he's saying it is a contributing factor. And this is also a contributing factor. And how do we solve this? Yes, we can solve the issue with the supermarket because we know that everybody in the supermarket actually have a mask. So you put the mask on to come inside. Now, what is the solution to this? The solution to the supermarket ensuring that people wear their masks while in the supermarket, I see it happening here in Canada, is to get those people that patrol the aisles. And if you don't have your mask on, they ask you to put your mask on or they're going to ask you to leave, right? And it is by law that they can actually even call the police and get you fined, right? So that is enforcing those things. So the people patrol and they ask you to put your mask on, right? If you refuse, then they ask you to leave. If you refuse to leave, then they will get you the fine. That is enforcing it based on what Robert says. The part that he's asking, that I heard a question he asked, is how do we control this? How do we control this in the corner shops where they don't have that security to ensure that everybody has a mask to come inside? All right, let me see now. Let me read the comments. And we create conversations that is meaningless. The fact that he's not dissing poor people. I don't get it. Like, why do poor people, or I would even say poor people because it's not only poor people who don't buy things itemized like that, right? So why is that a problem? Like, why is it a problem that he lists the items that we go to the shop to buy? We go to the shop to buy that. What is the problem? I don't get it. It could just be me. People don't like to hear the truth. True. It is not a diss to no poor people. It's not a diss. It's not a diss. How is it? That is what I am saying. He just lists the items that we. I was quite shocked that he actually knew the items that we went to the shop to buy, because he's not considered poor people. So for him can know say Big Jilla Island, so and so and so. If I should bring a Canadian right now beside me and say to them, what is Big Jilla Isle? Them is going to look at me like, what is a big and a jail? They don't get it. You get me? So to actually know that he knows these items is pretty good. That means like you're keeping up with the times. That's my personal opinion. Isn't that generalizing those persons? No, it's not generalizing those persons. What do you mean? Most of those people are not wearing masks. Carlington, stop the foolishness, please. Don't even bother try to justify it. Him not telling a lie. Him not telling a lie. I must have me. Something must have do me. Him not telling a lie. Where the lie there? Show me the lie. Show me the lie that says that majority of the people who are out there buying, right? Who are out there buying in the corner store actually wearing the mask. Show me that. Because me did down there, me didn't wear no mask. And when me did I go the supermarket, when they cross the room and put on my mask, when I go over the OC, over the other side of the room, I take off the mask. Me not ask you, me I tell you that, and that me did do, and me did down there. Me not say the lie. And people, ghetto people, and I can call them out because I live in one. Me I ghetto people too. We ghetto people are unruly, very unruly, and nobody can tell if we're wearing a mask. Me can tell you that. Nobody could. Remember one night time they put out one drum and talk about everybody who come in the community for wash hand. I mean, I say if they ever even look for me, I'm gonna tell them about them parents. If they ever even look for me and tell me about no wash no hand when you are coming in which community. Excuse me, I sir, my yard me I go. That was our mentality. So I don't know. Let me say again. Very good comments. Okay. But you're still saying corner shop. It's not corner shop alone. It happens. And he said that. It's not like he don't know that he was saying, how do we find a way to control it in the corner shops? It is easy to control inside of a supermarket. As I said, you can get people to patrol the supermarket. There is a security guard that you have to, when you enter the supermarket, any supermarket, every single supermarket, or most of them, right? When you enter into that supermarket, either the baggage counter or somebody, there's some form of security that is inside of that supermarket, right? If you see a supermarket without a security, that is not a supermarket, that is a corner shop, right? As much as big as it be, it is a corner shop. So most of these places have their security already. So you can ensure that a security is at the gate to make sure that everybody who comes through have their mask on. That is already check off the box. We know that everybody inside of this building have a mask, right? Now we just need to enforce how to get the people who are inside the building to continue to wear the mask inside the building. That is easy. You don't need to get 6 hours to sit down and think about that. All you have to do is get some more people for patrol. For patrol the people and make sure they put on the mask. If you don't put it on, you come out. If you don't come out, we're gonna call the police and make sure they get fined. That is done. Right there, so? Law enforced, people wearing masks, checked. Corner shop, how do you enforce ghetto people for put on a mask for go a one corner shop? Me have one corner shop right there, my name is Vicky. Who can tell me if we go run a Miss Vicky go buy no go put on no mask go run a Miss Vicky? For what? When me put on mask go run a Miss Vicky for? Miss Vicky they right round this, not even two. Me can stay at my yard and fling something over Miss Vicky yard. You understand? Where me can see Miss Vicky mango tree mango dem on a tree from right at my gateway. When I think I come out of my house, me can lie down on my bed and see Miss Vicky mango dem on her tree. When me put on mask go run a Miss Vicky for? Move aside, because nobody can tell me that. Nobody cannot tell me that. I'm 6 hours in a Miss Vicky shop, don't know when I have no mask. So me not get with the lie there. Me not see the lie. Me not see it. And we're going to Miss Vicky go buy pound of rice because if we want 2 pound, we don't walk out the road out of Shimson. And out of Shimson when I wear the mask neither them put a ball. And if we even do have the mask, it's under you, so up you, so around you, so swing off somewhere. I'm going to read the comments, yeah? You're not in Jamaica, so you don't understand. Of course, what do you mean? I was in Jamaica in the height of the pandemic. You cannot tell me about Jamaica and the pandemic. I spent the first 3 months of the pandemic in Jamaica. So I am versed to say all of what is going on. I got Jamaica. I was in the pandemic in Jamaica when the pandemic was actually a pandemic. Right? I was there running from the police. I was down there running from the police. I was there when there were police officers at the supermarkets. That's the time when I was in Jamaica. So that is what I know from my experience. I was there when the police were at the supermarket, telling you what to do, telling you to 6 feet apart. When the line, because we came on the news and I was out there, I didn't show my face in the camera, but the news people were there. And we came on the news because our supermarket was one of the longest lines in the whole of Portmore. That is when Portmore did get shut down and we could even go to Kingston. Them time they may talk about when time the outbreak at the call center. Them time they there Jamaica, I not see none of that happen again. Me not see none of them big excitement they go on again since me left Jamaica. So me know it. Me can talk. Me can talk. So our line it got almost be out of city. We almost reach back from Newland go straight back. We out so past Cumberland and I go down so and I turn up and round. And the people them the one side of the lines are one side up so I out of so I can remember when time we do the name who for last name for go no type of rollout when your last name that they write us to say I forgot this and them time they are old people and pregnant people and them alone can go in the morning and all of that. I was there at that time and I haven't seen those strict restrictions since I left Jamaica. So I am saying that I know what is going on down there because I was present when it was happening. Yes. Feel proud to be there, to be a part of that history making. But yeah, me did it. Remember one time I stand up out in the supermarket like me and my 4 cousins them go out there. 2 over the line there, 2 over the line there because we name never there. All of we have different last name. Thank God all of we have different father. So we are cousins, so of course we have different father. But all of we have different fathers. So all of we come different time of the day. And all of we out there. 2 over there so, 2 over here so. Right? And you go over there so you go this and you go this and you go over this and you go this and you go this so. As so we used to do it. Who are going to Western Union line, you over this in the Western Union line, you over this in a supermarket, you over the wholesale, so you go over ice cream shop. As so we did have it all well planned. When you sit down and mat it out, you are going this, you are going this, and when you done this, you switch with me and me switch with you, and as so we back and forth. As so we did it. So our local plan would do it. May I tell you, at that time it was the strictest it has ever been. I don't think it's strict so no more. You get loose. I'm gonna read, alright. Let's see. I go Price Mart and Mega Mart and I did the damn security day 9 the life out for me put them yes. I went to Mega Mart too during the pandemic when I buy birthday cake and them do the fever sitting, the temperature check. We don't go to the temperature check in Canada, but in Jamaica them do temperature check. And then spray this in upon your hand. In Canada you have the option to use it or you don't have to use it. And you go at the dispenser and you can use the alcohol or you can use hand sanitizer and you get different options. You can use it if you want. It's not enforced, you don't have to use it, right? Jamaica, them a spray something for you and I can't go in. Right? I remember them just spray bleach water upon some people and I one man talk about it out the run them suit and them thing there. Me did there. So yeah, but I'm saying to you people in uptown supermarkets not wear masks, they are not being enforced. Yes. Oh, they're not being referenced. No, well, the reason why they're not, and this is another thing that I have seen before, where if I'm asking for help to help me to make a decision on something, I don't need to talk about every other thing that there is right now. At this point, he was asking, how do we control the people in the shops? Yes, we know that the people in the supermarkets, majority of them are taking off the mask by the time they get inside, saying that they cannot breathe and they cannot do these things. We need to find a way to enforce that. But this is not the topic that we are on right now. We are on the topic of who can buy the 3-day worth of groceries and going home, or who needs to go to the shop day to day to buy those groceries. Because if you are in the store, you're going to buy 3 days worth of groceries, you're going to be in that store one time, right? So your exposure to everybody is once. However, the person who have to do the day-to-day shop, you're going there 3 times, and the 3 times that you're there, you're exposing yourself 3 times. So everybody who's there is going times 3. So then now, how do we solve this problem? That is the question. So yes, me know say round this abundant, and me know say right this abundant, but the house is abundant right now because out this. So me soon come to the house there and the house there too. So me soon come to enforcing the rules. But how do we create rules? So alright, we're not stages, phases of things. We created a rule for supermarket. It is there. It is being done but not enforced. Right? Okay, so that gone out a first stage of creation. We step out of creation stage. Now that gone enforcement. We soon come back to that. We have that little problem there. At least we get them to wear the mask for coming in. So we soon figure out how we're going to get them to keep on the mask. We have a different set of people right there, so what we need to talk about, who need to wear the mask. Because we can't talk about enforcing something when I start doing it. So how we going to get the corner store people to actually wear the mask? And that is the question that was being asked. And I understand, I see somebody talk about this it's similar, and it reminds me of the same thing. I see somebody talk about the Stop the Violence Against Women movement, and they were saying, why is it Stop Violence Against Women? Why is it not just Stop Violence overall? And I am saying, right now, a woman are dead more than man. So make we just say, well, we need to focus on the house that we are born down. I understand that overall, we need to focus on everybody, and we're going to get that message out and clear. This is the overall, yes. This is what we are trying to say, but we're drawing awareness to this specific thing at this moment. And that is what I don't understand, why people cannot understand that. We are lying now, we are lying. Cancer, we have all different type of cancer. But October is breast cancer month. That don't mean that all of the other cancer them don't make no sense in October. I wouldn't care about the rest of cancer them in October. We just mean that for October we're going to focus on breast cancer. So right now we are focused on corner store people now wear their masks. Next week we'll talk about price smart. Come on, man, you know, sister, I want to stop acting like standing corner store people have never the mask more than anybody else. You know, say I the problem. You stop the foolishness. We can be a part of them too. And we are the problem, and we now wear the mask more than anybody else. If you look and go ask how much people uptown people, how much of them want to get vaccinated. Enough of them want to go, how much of people in I get to work because I say they not get no vaccinated. Most of them don't get to no want it. And the uptown people them want it, but that's the same thing. But nobody no want to talk about that. Let's talk about the issue at hand. Alright, I'm gonna read my comments. Alright, so but the shop down the road, the bar, no problem. I work uptown. Uptown more strict than other areas. Of course, uptown people, to be honest, uptown people are a little bit